there, folks. Kristen here, and this time I want to talk to you about money. I promise. It won't be super boring, but you won't regret watching. So we all know the cost of ammo is pretty high right now, and that will eventually change, up or down, but that can happen. But one thing is for sure, laser ammo and dry fire will always be the cheapest, most cost effective, most efficient, and I'm also going to say the easiest. So let's look at the math. Last time I was at the range, so last weekish, a box of 50 rounds was about $30. That's what the range charges. So about 60 cents a round. During normal life, like 2 years ago, I think a box of ammo used to be around, say, $15. So that's 30 cents a round. If you reload, it's about 23-ish cents a round, and it used to be, a couple years ago, about 10 cents a round. So if you go to the range once a month, say you shoot for an hour, you'll likely use 50 to 100 rounds. Hopefully you're shooting with a purpose in mind, or maybe just some trigger therapy. So let's just say 50 rounds, so that's $30 for a box of ammo right now. Plus you have a range fee, right? That's about 10 to 20 bucks depending if you're shooting during a special time or a special event or etc. So let's just say $15 for the sake of argument. Plus, if you have a membership, you do the math, you're easily spending that for a month of your membership. So you go to the range, you shoot for an hour, you spend about 45 bucks for the ammo and the range fee, and that's just once a month, right? I'm not sure how much is enough for you to practice a skill that could potentially save your life. Hardly enough if you ask me, but hey, no judgment, right? So let's just keep it with that and say you do that every month for a year. So $45 times 12 months, 540 bucks. Now, I'm not here to talk about math and ammo, but to support and share about laser ammo. And I use their Sure Strike drop-in laser and Laser Pet 2 reactive target, and just those two cost about 250 bucks, which includes tax and shipping, but has no discounts applied. When I dry fire for 5 to 10 minutes, I can easily shoot 100 rounds. Now, I'm not talking spraying and praying, but taking my time with the draw or pushing out my gun, getting my sights aligned, pressing the trigger, focusing on the sights and the target, and then I reset the trigger and repeat. So back to the math. If you shoot 50 rounds once a month, you're shooting around 600 rounds a year and spend about $540. If you dry fire, say, 3 times a week, about 100 rounds every week, that's 15,600 rounds for only $250. Now, I'm not saying no live fire, as ideally you would do both, but look at how many more rounds you practice with by dry firing. Seems like a no-brainer to me. Let me know how I can help, but either way, please practice with live and dry fire often, as your life may depend on it. See you next time. Thanks. This is dry fire you can do in just 10 minutes a day.